Today I will be watching the player who won Faceit last season. This is obviously MaiL09 and he had like 5,000 something elo before the reset. It's been maybe 1.5 weeks. He's already on 4K top 2 on Faceit. And I mean, just look at those stats. 69% headshot. This is like scream level type shit. And his ADR is 100. I mean, it's really decent. As you can see, he's carrying most of his games. Like 20 frags is literally the default for him. I mean, he's on 20 average, so yeah. And look at the elo before the reset. It's yeah 5,400, and he's grinding all of the time, like playing at least 4, 5 games a day. The game that I'm gonna be watching is this one. He lost a nuke that he went 34-18 in, and he's usually playing with one teammate. It's either Nuke or this Lumi guy. I mean, I didn't check every single game, but most of his games are with one teammate. And yeah, I mean, this is a 3K elo lobby. Everyone is above 3.1 to be honest. It is like 3.3 average, I would say. And somehow they lost. He went, yeah, 120 ADR almost. 23 headshots. Let's see why it happened and if I can learn anything from him for Faceit solo. His in-game name is Monesi Prime on Faceit, and I guess that's accurate because he has more elo than Monesi right now. But yeah, this is the second round after losing pistol, but with a bomb plant. So he's getting dropped an AK by someone, by Boomer, and he's gonna do a really nice lineup for the first diagonal smoke from this position. It's a very easy one, and because of his fighting movement, now he's going to get the refrag on the guy jumping garage. Like, then he dies from the side, but the guy jumping garage couldn't really get an easy fight against him because of how he crouched down and up in that exact position. Like, it was really awkward for him to readjust after he crouched down and then went back up. The following round, I would say he mostly won by himself, not strictly because of the frags he made, but because of the space he took and the uncertainty that he created. He's gonna play a standard lobby lurk role, and he's doing the lineup for the vent drop smoke. He's gonna do door pressure, nading the door, molotoving main, and because of the fact that the cities don't know how to re-smoke door, and this is a 3.23k elo lobby, he gets so much space now that he gets a really nice timing on a guy jumping on top of hut. And the most important part, he doesn't make a sound after that. He doesn't make a step back, he doesn't make a step forward. Therefore, the CT who's pushing door right now, here, does not know if he stayed in the same position, if he went forward, or if he went back. And because of that, this vent drop that he made silently is more safe than you would think. And because of that, he wins his teammates the round because they're using the wall of smokes that they threw to just walk down secret. And yeah, he just needs to hold the vent rotation, and the secret guys just need to trade out the B player, and the round is won. So there's gonna be quite a long time here. I mean, him waiting, and then he actually goes towards B to help with the trades because no one's rotating down vent, no one's taking that risk. There's no trades happening, and he just picks up vent again, and he's gonna get a timing for the last kill, which is a bit lucky, but yeah, he makes it. But yeah, he did win the round pretty much by himself. A few rounds later, he's gonna have again quite a big impact in the round, but he's just gonna be doing his lobby lurk nade sets pretty much every time. The door pressure, like I said, it's quite important to have on T-side nuke. He's gonna hear the guy jumping down hut again, and he tries countering him. Like he knows his T-vent, he tries to flash him, which he does successfully, but I think he got blocked in the door entrance. He didn't hit it through, I mean, he didn't manage to go out between the two smokes. But it would have been a nice play because, honestly, there's no way he can turn from that flash, but yeah, he got stuck here. If he didn't get stuck, he would have enough like space between the smokes to get the kill. After that, he spots the guy default, so he creates quite a lot of pressure in lobby, even though he's solo there. Like he almost killed the guy in door, showed himself as well towards hut. So the CT players have quite a lot of pressure on them, and they are still like aware that um, that there is danger in lobby. And he goes back up and holds the hut re-aggression. I don't know why the cities are re-aggressing hut when they have full information about outside. So if the T's are not outside, they're either down secret if that's a possibility, but it's not because they have a guy in secret. So what does that mean? They went back to lobby. So the guy re-aggressing, Kappa, I don't know who that is, but he made a very big mistake based off of information. And MaiL even made the first contact, even though probably this CT pushing hut would have died to someone coming back from lobby anyway. And this round is another example of how he's getting an entry frag around the door while lurking. He's gonna do the same utility set like always, and the mistakes of the A players are what is giving him the opportunities to get those entry frags, and obviously he's good enough to take those opportunities, and that's a free kill. I mean, the guy first of all cannot re-smoke door properly. I have no idea how that's possible. uh, Also, he's making a sound while going towards the smoke, which gives him a free kill, but then MaiL09 makes a mistake and, well, cannot hit the vent, and he gets blocked in it, and eventually the smoke gets naded, he dies. That's the same thing like with the door situation when he got blocked in the entrance. He needs to like uh, look at his radar more carefully. I mean, this is a very small thing, but it happens even to 4K Halo players. This is already the last T-side round, and honestly, they only have 3 rounds. They're gonna have 4. They're gonna win this one, but his teammates are not doing too well. He's getting entries constantly, but I guess it's not enough. And in that round, he's again going to lurk successfully. He's not looking for aggressive aim fights whenever he can. I mean, there's players on Faceit who are pushing W and going for every single aim fight, but since he's lurking, he cannot really afford to do that. He's playing in a more calculated way. And look, in this round, his teammates are contacting ramp, meaning soon they're gonna go towards B. And the only thing he needs to do in order to increase the chances of success for this round is to hold the rotation. And he's gonna take a very interesting angle because of the door being broken. And the CT has contact with him only when he's already in the vent. And this is like a free kill for him. He also has a molly. And basically this is he did his job now. He killed the rotation. B side is soon going to be taken, and later on there's gonna be some issues on the B side, but he's gonna get the last kill of the CT who's chasing him up the vent for some reason. But yeah, let's see what he does on the CT side now. He didn't do much in the pistol round, but look at the way he played it. He sees the top main smoke and he hears the guy's silo, and look at the position he's going to take. He goes a little bit in front of the smoke so that he has enough vision, but the T player who's dropping, let me find him, it's this player, is not gonna be able to see him. And because of that, not only does he have information, but also here's the main player, and well, he decides not to go for the under heaven guy because this guy is more of a threat. So he's going to fight the guy who walked through the smoke in main. He doesn't get the kill because his teammate does, but again, the way he played that situation was smart in my opinion, and he's just gonna get only 1 kill. On the CT side, he's playing the most impactful position, which is outside rotation or outside player together with his teammate. And he's gonna nade something at the beginning, later hold silo for him. Something strange is gonna happen. I mean, he's gonna get the kill on silo, good crosser positioning, but I don't know how his teammate dies to the guy jumping main doing Rob's, the Zeus play. I want to see it from his perspective. A good movement. I mean, it's quite basic, but he did it nicely. And okay, well, unlucky for his teammate. But yeah, not much is gonna happen in that round. It's just an eco. Let's focus on the full buy rounds. They lost the first full buy round, and now he has to force. He's gonna have like 1 smoke and a FAMAS, but the T's are going outside again. He's gonna see the wall of smokes. He has to smoke the door because the A player who's solo on A doesn't have anything apart from the MP9. And now the T is making steps. And because of those steps, he can perfectly time the spamming of the smoke, and he gets an easy kill. After that, the round is gonna go on for a long time, and he's not gonna have anything to do with it until the last kill, which happens now. And it's nothing like hard, but I mean, he's gonna have instant crosshair adjustment, even though the guy was swinging him wide with a Mach 10, which is something hard to hit in general because they're moving really fast when they have an SMG. This round it's mainly half by kills against like a scout and eagles, but he plays it really nicely. And first of all, he does the Molotov for outside. His lineup is good because it's very deep, and the flash is so important because it delays whatever the Stees are trying to do. I mean, if they're trying to boost, the boost is going to be delayed. If they want to jump spot above those boxes, the jump spot is going to be denied because they're gonna be blind. They have to like jump spot, dodge at the same time as and then look up to get information, and all of those things allows for that's really nice pre-aim towards the red box. All of those things allow for more control on outside, and that's why he's doing them. And yeah, he's just playing his position really well, and he's gonna get. He sees the shadow, perfect crosshair placement, and the last kill is just chasing an eco frag, but like I said, someone has to get them anyway. Later on in another full buy round, he's just doing his job on outside and later on rotating properly. He does the same utility set. He has a teammate in his game, so someone is breaking the diagonal wall of smokes for him properly. Because of that, he peeks positions one by one during the break. He peeks first behind red, then he goes and checks behind main or close to main. That's why he gets a kill. His teammate was the one breaking for him, but there's a ramp contact going on. He understands that this was only a solo outside lurk. He's going fast towards B so that he can help in the potential after plant. And he just has very quick reactions for that kill. And he baits. He doesn't want to die before others take contact so that he can refrag. Because obviously his position is already known. They don't know about the last T, exactly where he is. He waited for someone to find his position. He went for the refrag. Easy 3 kills, to be honest. A bit later in the half, after winning quite a few CT rounds, he's gonna have another just solid outside hold. And again, it's probably easier for him to do if he has a teammate with him and his teammate is opening. But still, he's winning every aim fight. He's taking the fights properly. He understands what's a threat to him and what isn't. For example, here again, he has shadow advantage. Really good like fighting movement. I want to see it from the POV of the T that was fighting him, because he was like crouching and moving up and down constantly when taking the fight. I know he has a Galil, but look how hard MaiL is to hit when fighting. And now he gets caught off guard, but thankfully his teammate is holding the position. Good double click flash, good timing on the guy jumping down. And he expects the last player to be around silo, because there was no silo count, or maybe he was spotted on silo before. And he almost gets the last kill as well, but someone else frags him. But yeah, very solid outside hold. He's really solid mechanically and knows how to play his position for sure. As you can see, this should be the last CT round and the last round of the game, but they're gonna lose this one and I think every other round after that and lose the game. But he reacted a bit slow now against this guy jumping through the Molotov on outside, because I suppose he didn't expect him to do what he did. I mean, just look at his movement. Generally, if someone does what this guy is doing right now, this is probably instant death 70-80% of the times. He jumps through the molly while being full blinded and somehow survives because MaiL just didn't expect someone to run out like that. And then MaiL does a mistake because he doesn't wait for the smoke to come back up, and he gets spotted while the smoke was still like in its fading phase and dies. And then his teammate dies to someone just randomly running and peeking, and then that's how you lose an unlosable CT run, because I mean it's not unlosable, but they had a huge advantage. As you can see, the T's only have like Mach 10s, Galils, 1 AK and no utility. But yeah, that's what happens on Faceit. And in a very similar way, they lost the last 2 CT rounds and now we're in overtime. The T's are going to continue just running around outside. I'm not sure why his teammate was not starting more often with him with the op and helping him, because again, the T's were just focusing on outside for some reason. And he decided to start in main to counter a potential vent drop, maybe, or someone picking door. He hears a lot of people outside, and there's a wall of smokes. He can't really do much against it. He tries like breaking and checking close if there's anyone in the smokes. He creates a little bit of pressure, which gives him the time to go down vent and smoke the T's off. At least they're not like fully rushing all the time. But the T's don't really care about that, and they're just gonna like smoke him off, even though uh, someone technically could already be like at the other part of the B secret area, and he doesn't risk to go through the smoke. He plays in the smokes, and then goes behind the smoke, holding the guy potentially walking into vent. That's just like really nice off angle created by the smoke, and then he just waits, hopes that no one is going to run out double doors and already plant the bomb, and that doesn't happen, and he gets another kill because of his positioning. He changed his position slightly. I think he got spotted here, and he will die because of the timing. But still, he did his job. He went down secret after realizing people can be down there and block them, and got 2 frags. And the last 2 remaining CT rounds, they're gonna lose, and he's gonna be dying in a very strange way. For example, look at this timing. He did look behind red, and then as he's about to re-smoke door, because people can be going out of door because of the context of the round, he just gets timed, and then his last death is again quite unfortunate, even though this is fully his mistake. This is the last CT round. He was just quick switching. As you can see, even like the top 2 Faceit players sometimes can like quote unquote fall asleep or just quick switch, and he just didn't react fast enough. I think he could have reacted. Maybe he was talking to someone or focusing on something like that, so maybe he looked at the radar. But yeah, again, all of what's happening here on outside, this is all Faceit solo duo randomness, so he has to be on his toes literally at every single moment, otherwise he will die like that. And this is going to be the last round of the game. He's gonna finish on 34 kills. He's not gonna get any in this round. You're gonna see in a moment how he's going to die almost instantly. But yeah, he's a very impactful player. Again, because of his mechanics, it's the same case with any like younger players who are high low Faceit. They are really good mechanically. But on T side, he was not relying on his teammates almost at all. He was playing solo lobby, and he didn't need like good space taking by people around him, good utility support. He was just doing his own utility and using timings and making impact. You know, it's a way to approach Faceits where you don't have to like deal with people not knowing utility or not knowing how to help you, and that's a good approach in my opinion. On CT side, he had a teammate with him, so it was a bit easier for him, but he's just really solid mechanically, and he did basic things on outside. He didn't do anything crazy, but he was getting kills because of auto aiming a lot of players, so that's great. That's generally how he's making that impact. But yeah, he's just gonna get double naded and mollied. It's a team molly, so not much he can do. But unfortunately, what you're seeing here and in all of those Faceit solo duo demos is far different. It's very different from what usually happens in a normal like team environment game, whether it's practice or an official. If he's an outside player, he has to be aware of complete randomness all of the time, like people jumping on top of main, going through smokes, running behind smokes. It's unfortunately how Faceit looks like, and whoever is more aware of those random things and is good aim wise to punish the randomness is going to be impactful and win games. So that's unfortunately the case, but he's doing it pretty well if he's top 2 right now on Faceit.